my levels are good. That should be fine now. Alright, we got it ready for catch. For 18 starts. I think y'all said y'all are going 18 all the way, right? At least Cat said 18 all the way. Toga did not acknowledge, but that is okay. We will play these anywhere from 6 to 10 games. Alright, we got ready from Toka. Let's kick game number 1 off in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Alright, we are off from both players. Square JZ the opener. Cat getting Tetris number 1 on their side of the board and getting immediately hit by a Galaxy ad. That's all good. It should only be like 30 seconds or so. Toga in the meantime having gotten a Tetris. Oh no, it was just like a really quick flash ad. We're all good. Toka, bit of a spire forming in the middle, but we'll get a Tetris around it. Katybug, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the chat. You are just catching the beginning of Catsugiri versus Toka in this gold matchup. Toka a bit of a burn situation here, but we'll get it situated. Cat up to 95, Toka 54. Ooh, Cat eye dependent in column 4. Toka trying to build a Tetris around the dependency, but that's a massive eye dependency. Toka hanging pieces and we'll top at 55. Cat at 97 is good for game number 1. Give me a quick second. My mouse just shat itself. Yeah, those are some of the boards of all time. You know what? Maybe the dolphin seed wasn't such a good idea. But we move on to now FF. Still has not gone to bed yet. Uh-oh. Alright, we have ready from both players for this 18 start on game number 2 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yep, wanting to watch a soccer game. That checks out for having been up so late, because time zones sure are a thing. Both players off here, and both players waiting on one more lumbar. Toka will find it first in time, but Cat, also getting a Tetris, has a vertical T setup, but Toka also with an S-shaped hole in the board. Ooh, Toka, really good burn out of that. What's up, Colin? Hello, Colin. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Toka with a Tetris goes up to 50. Cat, trying to nail a Tetris at 31. These pieces for this left side here is now eye dependent. No, no, no. Cat will top out at 31. Toka with that Tetris at 75. It will be good for game number 2. Both players trading some early tops in first set in the first games here. My comp yesterday was the best it's ever been, and I say that in the sense that I beat Temph. Only in one game, but I beat Temph. Yo, Dan B's here. What's up, Dan B? It's the Kaka crew prisons. They all swarmed my stream. Alright, we are good for this game 3 here. Let's kick it off in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Yeah, Kaka crew is so goated. Like, despite the name, y'all are one of the more correct people in at least not Masters level Tetris. Well, Dan B, actually, I don't know. Dan B, are you Masters level? Because I might have to retract my statement. Both players finding Bale Tetrises here. Ian, also in chat. Yo, what is up? Ian, congrats on getting tier 4. I really hope we get to play each other. Oh yeah, Ian lowercase the I. It had to be done. It had to. Toka here 72, Cat at 56. Ramble onion. Ooh, Toga, nice column 5 Tetris. Goes up to 120. Cat trying to get the board back into scoring position at 103. These SC bursts will not help. Toga's board also not in good position right now, but we'll get some nice flips with a J and an S there. Catapi at 105. Toka 125 is good for game number 3. Alright, the ooh ah seed wasn't favorable either. Toka knocking on the door for a set 1 win. You thought the score was the Z for some reason. Yeah, suddenly Tetris' scoring runs in hex and not base 10. I mean, it does run in hex to an extent. You know what I mean. Both players ready. Let's kick game 4 off in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. We are off. Gilded, if we face each other, it would have to be in the finals. Yeah, it would have to be in the finals because you're like seed 1 or 2, I think. Cat with Tetris number 1 on the board. I'm gonna be real, I don't know if I'm gonna get past the play-in. Because I have to play Wobbert, which Wobbert's really good. Yeah, T4 is back. There were some people that pulled their quals, and so there was I think 1 or 2 people below me that pulled their quals. I can beat Wobbert easily. I know I can on paper, but comp Tetris is also a whole another beast. I just have to hope that Wobbert has a bad day. Cat able to get the Lombard over for a Tetris. Toka also nailing one. Both players in the 90,000 range. Just don't top out early. Yeah, I got better with that yesterday against Temp. I didn't top out nearly as early as I expected. I got a couple good 100k games in, which is... Ooh, Toka getting that Lombard over, which is pretty good for me. Toka trying to downstack here, 122. Cat dealing with some holes in the board at 108. Dan, I read that too quickly, and I thought you said that you played 12 years ago. I'm like, Dan, aren't you? Dan comes out of the womb with an NES controller in hand. Dan's first words are T-spin. Ooh, Toka able to find good positions for the pieces in the stack, but oh my goodness, Toka, that's not a spire, that's a church steeple. Oh, but it's able to work around it though. And with every line burned, that's just one more little bit of the spire down. It is able to make a Tetris out of it, going to 226, Cat at 124. Oh my god, I feel so bad for Vandy every time the new month rolls around, because then there's just a whole bunch of new people, myself included last month, who were so confused as to how CDM tournaments work. Cat's still getting this burnt away at 135. Toka a Tetris up to 280. We are just past the halfway mark. Damn, got him. Cat with a Tetris up to 160. Toka up to 303. Toka a bit of a significant lead here, but we still have half of 18 left to play. Who knows? I think my cat just got into something in my partner's office that I might have to investigate in just a sec. Cat getting a Tetris. Toka with a Tetris as well, up to 373. Yeah, that was definitely a cat messing with stuff in my partner's office. Not the cat who is set up Tetris ready. My little 1-year-old. Both players nailing Tetrises. Toka 423, cat 265. Ooh, Toka not getting that S piece all the way over, but will get the burns to get it settled. Oh, Cat, I didn't even realize Cat topped out at 288. Toka at 430 is good for game number 4 and the first set. I was way too focused making sure Toka didn't top out. GG's, both players. Commiserations. Yeah, I need to fix my GG emote. The purple background it hides a lot of it. Plus it's way too small. But GG's, I'm gonna get y'all a new seed and quickly run an ad just to push them back. We're back. We have readies from both players. Let's get set number 2 kicked off. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. I'm sure there's way more animal names that I'm forgetting. Colin saying, play safer, Crinkle. Yeah, you know, just play safer. Both players off. Both players knocking first touches of the match. Cat also sneaking in a double there. Colin is actually really good at this game, just can't execute. I would like to describe myself like that as well. Like I know what to do in Tetris, and I can read the board decent. I can't, my fingers can't do what my mind wants to do. Don't take that out of context. Cat up to 72. Toka, oh, very nice L spin to fill in the gap there. We'll go to 72. Toka with the ball open. Cat with the Tetris. Toka with a Tetris as well. Set it for another one. We were exactly tied, just a line separated. That's just how close these players are. They're so close that their PBs are less than a Tetris apart. Toka, whoa, why did you put that L that way? Toka now I-dependent. Will get it. Needs a Lombard to bank another Tetris. It's like I summoned it. Toka up to 148. Cat sitting 172. Tetris for Cat again. Toka not hitting an S-spin. Don't know if they were going for it and missed or what happened. Toka set up in column 9. Wants to get a good well transfer out of it. Needs a Lombard within like 2 pieces. Nope. Will take the triple. Will get the well transferred back over column 10 regardless. Yeah, the banner ad was, I missed it. It was for pack rate something. I thought it was Procreate, but I just misread it. Token out another Spire building. Seems to have gotten very bursted by Z's. Took a 197 here, Cat 253. Toka banking a Tetris. Yo, Supermark, what's up? If I use the Twitch player URL, it doesn't display banner ads. Colin, what do you mean? The Twitch banner URL? Because I just plug in their Twitch channel. You'll do me? Sweet, thank you. Restreamer support. Took up high, but look at a Lombard, 2 bank Tetris. 249 playing 289 right now. It's a different link. Neat. Yeah, Mark and Chat saying the gap between good players and so-called bad players is very, very minimal. The amount by which you can progress in TMP is absolutely insane. Just like this game, we are so close here, going into 100 lines. 317 playing 314. Ooh, Toka up high, but finding the Lombard at 365. Cat 344 will get a Tetris. Toka's board more up high, but should have the wherewithal to get it burnt away. We'll be immediately going to work on that. We'll get the Tetris with a nice J-tuck. 438 and 10 lines away from Toka. Cat also 10 lines away at 394. These players taking each other to their absolute limit. But players, one more Tetris available. Well, Cat has 2 more available to them. Toka will go into transition at 465 with that Tetris. Cat will bank Tetris number 1 available. Will be set up, needing a Lombard. Will go into transition with a Tetris at 465. I think that was very similar transitions. Toka Tetris up to 493. Oops. Also DM'd. Word. Cat topping out at 468, Toka at 520 is good for game number 1 in this second set. 2 words does not suffice on 19. I'm going to take a quick second and get things readjusted here to avoid banner ads. Oh, of course. Didn't have it set up on that side. Whoops. Wait, no. It says call it. Oh, I have to retransform entirely. I see. Then I'll get it set up after this match. All good. No stress. We are good for game number 2 though, so I will get that kicked off with confidence in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. How many ELO would one get from a game of similar ELO difference? Colin, or someone more experienced in ELO, I don't know. Yeah, it's true, it does depend on if sweep or 3-2. Cap, Tetris number 1. Toka also getting Tetris on their side. Yo, Kingsman! Hello, Kingsman. Welcome to the chat. You are just in time for set number 2 of Toka v Cat. Yeah, Kingsman having bested Alex T. What? Huff, also welcome to the chat. The mysterious Huffaluffagus is here. Toka with a Tetris up to 75. Cat at 79 now. Tack on another Tetris up to 102. Yeah, we're hyping here this Sunday morning. Or Sunday afternoon UTC, depending on what part of the country you are in. You know, the country known as Earth. Ooh, Cat. Needs to be careful here. Oh my god, his setup. Gets a... Oh no! Hangs a long bar! Cat could have gotten such a dirty Tetris. Top at 105. Toka at 124 is good for game number 2. Yeah, Cat, my the VOD will be available on my page if you want to go through and clip all the 2 words moments. Toka knocking on the door of a sweep here in set number 2. Cat trying to take this to a Game 5 decider round. God, time to start maining roll. Alright, we are ready from Cat. Boo rollers, it's all about DAS. DAS perfectionism. Oh my god, Toka got a Call Mine Dirty Tetris 2 lines off the ceiling. See, I can't roll to save my life. I don't even want to try. We have ready for Toka. Let's get game number 3 kicked off. Potential set point here for Toka. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. It's like matchmaking going on in chat. The players are off. Toka with Tetris number 1. Cat taking a second to get set up, but will bank Tetris number 1 on her side as well. Ooh, Toka good at building up the middle, but really would want pieces over in 1, 2, and 3. Built out a T setup. We'll get column 8 open. Decides not to fill it with a lumbar. But we'll get set up on her off the bottom here. Really good conversion from Toka here at 52. Cat gets the well open just in time to get a Tetris at 121. Toka, good column 8 Tetris. Yeah, who do we have in TMP so far that is absolutely cracked out and is just waiting on their run? We have Cat and Toka. We have Winter. You gotta put Sky up there too. There's a handful that are just waiting. Cat up to 190, Toka at 127, tack on another from Toka. Oh, did we get an eBay Motors ad? I didn't even know eBay sold like new motors? Or are we talking like people selling their motors on eBay? Yeah, Kingsman got turbo. Kingsman don't get ads. $241 here from Cat, $218 from Toka. Oh, Cat set up. Cat with a really nice Tetris in column 5. 2 off the bottom, and we'll get the well transferred back over to the right. Toka with a Tetris there, own at 245. Ooh, didn't get that J pushed all the way over. But it's fine. It'll get burnt out. Both players at the halfway mark in 18. Oh, y'all are talking about cars now. Imagine driving. Can't be me. Cat trying to get to these eye-dependent holes in the stack. Looks like we'll get one just fine. Trying to get set up for the column 5 Tetris. Lombard will come, and we'll get it. 323 for Cat, 322 for Toka. Kingsman, yeah, Toka won first set. The players set up needing Lombars. Toka will get a Tetris up to 372. Cat will answer up to 391. Oh, Colin had a car built the same year that I was born. How sweet. Makes me feel young. 414 for Cat, 395 Toka. Oh, electric blue. Beautiful. Oh, Toka, that was such a nice setup. I didn't even see that. Yeah, can't get past this 53-minute ad. Cat, if you hear me and if you top out, please stay on the top out screen, though I really hope you don't top out in the next 46 seconds. Toka with a Tetris at 1. 1 of 5 lines. Oh my god, Toka able to get another while I was talking. Jesus. Yeah, King, I'm young. Oh, Toka not getting the S all the way over. Sorry, that's a C piece. I'm only a little illiterate. Jesus Christ. That's hard. Yo, Dan V. Age twins. Alright, we are still good here from Cat. Cat attacking on a Tetris at 536, but player is a Tetris of lines away from transition. Cat 1 Tetris goes into transition at 562. Immediately doesn't get a T all the way over. Toka, this is not going to be a good situation going into transition. We'll transition at 546. You need 564 though. 564 for the chase down. Oh no, sorry. I didn't announce it fast enough. I will be faster on my announcements next time, but Cat will get the game 3 victory. And unsweep is amongst us. Whoa, among us? Not saying why the hell did I ever decide to tap. Among us? Yeah, it's roll time. It's do or die time for Cat. Cat needs to take this to 5 games. Sharks don't have hair. The third's ready. Let's count game number 4 down. Not 45, but 4 in 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. So Cat having jumped straight into rolling among learning Tetris. A lot of people do, it seems, because they see that you can do so much with roll. But Cat also has the stacking capabilities of a really good player. Like, this stacking sequence here is criminal. Absolutely insane. Y'all don't see it, but I see it. Toka with a Tetris. What does flame mean? Cat, just a bevy of pieces coming one piece too late. Toka though up high and with some holes forming in the board. This might just come down to survival here. Toka 76, Cat 42. If Cat can get this well uncovered, they'll be set up for a very nice Tetris. Toka also having gotten the board back into scoring position will get a Tetris at 107. Cat at 49 right now. That sequence of pieces will do them so nicely. Cat getting the ball uncovered. Lumbar not coming in time. We'll get it. Cat up to 81 with that very nice, well-deserved Tetris. Toka though up to 140, having taken advantage of the extended dig situation by Cat. Cat though coming into this column 6 well. Cat will get another column 6 Tetris up to 109. Toka 147 here. Tack another on for Toka up to 171. Yeah, flame means like insult, be toxic, be a menace. Ooh, cat a triple, perhaps thought they were Tetris ready, perhaps just wanted to burn the stack down. Cat 125, Toka 239. Yeah, some really good down stacking here by both of these players. Cat up to 155. Ooh, that was such a good burn by Cat to open up that hole in column in row 1. The players just passed the halfway mark, approaching the 100 line mark. Toka attaches it to 331, 150,000 points the difference here. Toka just laying on the Tetrises. Cat though, still not out of this at 208. Toka, very good Z-spin. Doesn't take the Tetris with the Lombard, instead fills in an LJ dependency. But gets the Tetris with the following Lombard up to 403. Ooh, Toka not getting the Lombard into column 9. Instead saving column 9, and I suppose for burns, which also works, but where's the fun in that? Cat at Tetris up to 278, 15 lines away from Cat. Toka 428. Yep, there's the ads that if I had put in the URL would have gone away, but nah, it's all good. Cat at 300,000. Toka still having a 150,000 lead. Yeah, Skull and Bones. That seems like a Ship of Thieves kind of game. At least just from the name of it. I know nothing about Skull and Bones. Cat into transition at 348. Toka in transition at 502. Both players into 20. Cat a lot well forming. Is rolling, so should be able to get pieces moved around it, but not where you want to be. Oh, miss double flip of a SP there by Cat will do it at 365. Toka, feel free to play this out. You are good for game at number 4. And Toka did indeed play that out. We'll top at 524. So Toka, the victor here, taking 2 3-1 games away from Cat. Cat, commiserations, but having played still very, very well. Cat saying, Kingsman, I think you chose the wrong member of Fave 5. Nah, everyone has those 2 hurts days. It happens. Kingsman should, says Toka. What should Kingsman do, Toka? Just pick better or something. Give me till 2025. Hopefully I'll be on King's list, King's Fave 5 list 2025. Kingsman pulling a Kanye and making Dan famous. Is anyone live? Can I read anybody? we got a pretty good standing here. Toka wanting to be on the Kingsman list, just not the Kaka one. You gotta earn your way. Raid Tetris Vietnam 1. Let me see. Trying to find their screen so I can see just what they're streaming. Hosting a Tetrio tournament. Nice. Are they not tagged Tetris? Oh, they are. Tetris Vietnam. Got it. All right, we're raiding Vietnam Tetris. Let's go raid.